Hi, I'm Tiffany Ciccone, and in becoming a mental health professional, I am most passionate about helping people who don't have the help they need. That's what I've been trying to do my best to achieve over the last 16 years as an educator. I've been teaching English language arts, English language development, and more recently, social studies as well. And as an educator, I was always very passionate about empowering students, especially those who are underprivileged, by helping them sharpen their skills, thinking, communicating, all those things. But my favorite moments in teaching have always been building relationships with kids and listening in more of like a one-on-one kind of context and in small groups. I've loved the lunch conversations. I love the assignments where kids open up and write about their own lives. I love helping kids figure out their next steps when they start to process hard things they're going through. I would often end up in the counseling office with kids. And I was able to do all that because I had been at the same school for 11 years up in the Bay Area. And so I knew my curriculum well. I knew my school well, and I had the capacity to help kids mentally, emotionally, socially, and academically. And it was really fulfilling. It was draining because and I think this will help with therapy, I'm more of an introvert than extrovert. So running a full classroom of 37 kids has always been draining. I think it would be for most people, but I'll have more of myself to give as a therapist, and that makes me excited, both within my professional life and outside of work as well. So I'm trying to change careers because those opportunities I had in the Bay Area to help kids have not been available here in San Diego since I moved here 7 years ago for my husband's career. I've been given a series of temporary contracts that have led me through 5 different high schools, teaching 17 different courses with no repeats. And I've just been constantly like treading water, trying not to drown. And it got to the point where I don't think I'm using this term too loosely. It got depressing seeing kids, especially underprivileged kids, minorities. When I was working in like City Heights or San Ysidro, I knew that I could help them, connect them with resources, just give them individual attention and care they need. But I wasn't able to much. I was able to help some. I am proud of like how I did, but I was treading water myself professionally because I'd be dumped into classrooms at least a month after the school year started with no onboarding, no training, no knowledge of the culture of the school, of how things work. And yeah, it got too sad seeing the kids that I set out to help just in need of help and me not being able to give much of it. So I know that I will have more of myself to give as a professional mental health worker. I also seen a change in students, and I know that the mental health need is very present. I am passionate about working with adults or kids, but maybe my contribution will be more among the adolescent and young adult population. But before I get to that, I am passionate about learning how to more effectively challenge people and how to guide people in addressing the difficult realities they've experienced, especially in more disadvantaged communities where historically people have experienced more trauma, that's often been fueled by racism. There's more need there. I've taught in Coronado, I've taught in City Heights, and humans are humans. Things happen, but things happen at a higher rate, I think, to minority communities, sadly, and I want to learn how to more effectively help them. I'm not a minority, ethnically, racially, you can see that. And I love that your program is 75% ethnic minorities, because I need to learn from them. I've been learning from them in my personal life, and if I'm going to be helping bring healing in those communities, I need to learn from those communities first. If anything I've learned as a teacher, it's that. I also think, I might have a contribution in helping people of faith more specifically, as I am one, and I know the intersection of faith and mental illness is a really messy one, and I'm passionate about helping people navigate that. I think my contribution can also be in helping people tell their stories, and therefore help heal stigma and normalize therapy in populations that still experience greater amounts of stigma. I'm at 6 minutes, so thanks for watching. Bye.